Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is a woman grandmaster Atusa Percussion, and as many of you guys know, I played in World Blitz and Rapid Championship in December, about a week ago, in New York City in the United States, and I think this was the first time that this big event happened in the United States. And in one of the rounds, I played against one of the superstars of India, Harika Dronavalli. And this is the 9th round of this tournament. I played in Blitz section, which was 3 minutes plus 2 seconds increment, and I wanted to analyze this game for you guys. So let's dive into it. So as you can see, I'm playing as white, and I started with e4. I know Harika from kind of childhood, because back then that I was playing for Iran, she would also play in Asian championships, and she, I think, traveled to Iran as well many times for Asian junior and youth championships. Anyway, so she is, I believe, one of the top 4 women players in one of the World Cups, and she has a very long and, I would say, brilliant reputation in chess. So she started with e6, which is French defense, and I played d4, d5, knight d2. So as you can see, she chose the French defense, and here white has 3 different moves, or I should say 3 main moves here. One is knight c3, knight d2, and e5. I mean, e takes d5 is also possible, but it's more likely to be in an equal position. So white played knight d2, knight f6. I played e5, knight d7, bishop d3, c5, c3. So all of these moves are theory, and we both have games in this variation. She played knight c6, I played knight e2, took, and she played f6. E takes f6, knight takes f6, castle, bishop d6, knight f3. She played queen c7. So up to this point, as you can see, we kind of gained some time, and we were just playing so quickly. Here, white has a couple of options. One option here is to play bishop g5, and the idea is to exchange the dark square bishop, because as you can see, according to the pawn structure, and black's bishop on c8 is not that great because it's blocked by its own pawns, but the bishop on d8 is a better bishop, and for white is the opposite. I mean, white has a good bishop on d3 and not a great bishop on c1. So if white can exchange these 2 bishops, white usually has an advantage. So one idea is to play bishop g5. Another one is that white usually plays bishop e3 with the idea h3 to avoid knight g4. So I chose the latter one. I played bishop e3. She castled here. I played h3 to avoid knight g4, because I didn't want to exchange the knight with the bishop. And then she played bishop d7. I played rook c1, controlling the only open file in the position. She played bishop e8, knight g5, queen e7, f4. Okay, at this point, I wanted to avoid e5 move. That's why I played f4. But computer likes actually knight f3 better to control the square on e5. But after f4, she played here, knight f3, knight e4, knight e5, and notice that how black moved this bishop to e8 in order to bring the bishop to the other diagonal, but also the bishop is covered in this square, so there is no knight g6 here. So she played rook c8. I took the knight. Pawn took here. I played knight c3, attacking the pawn. She took here. I took with the pawn. Bishop g6. I played queen b6. Okay, so this was a mistake on my part. So here the best move is actually to play knight b5 to put pressure on a7, but also threatening knight d6, because knight on d6 is on a better square. But here, since I didn't have that much time, and as you can see, I had just 1 minute on the clock and my opponent had 2 minutes, so I played queen d6. And I knew that if, let's say, she takes, I can take with the pawn, and then I will create a passed pawn. She didn't take, she played queen f7. I played queen a3 because I realized that black wants to attack my queen, and my queen doesn't have a lot of squares. So here I moved the queen back. She played a6, but again, as you can see that I am under some time pressure. She's got 2 minutes, but I have just 42 seconds. I played queen a4. Queen a4 was not the best move here. I probably needed to control the open file, but I wanted to attack this pawn e4, so I played queen e4. She played rook d8. I played rook d1. Notice that if I take the pawn e4, black can play b5. And now if I move the queen, the pawn, the knight on e4 is hanging. So that is not a good idea for me. So I played rook d1. She played rook d3. And here I took the pawn on e4, which was a mistake. But as you can see, I had just 20 seconds on the clock, and she was, you know, much faster than me. And here the best move for me is to take here, which doesn't look like a logical move, but actually I need to take and then play knight e4 with this idea knight d6. And if she takes my knight, I can take with the queen and attack her pawn on d3. But anyway, I played here rook takes e3, knight d6. I wanted to fork the queen and the rook. She played queen f8. I took here, she took here. I played queen c4, rook e4. Probably in this position, rook d6 was a better move to put pressure here and then plan for this move. But okay, here I didn't see rook d6 basically. And this position is a little bit tricky because let's say if I play a random move like king h2, my queen can get trapped. And it's funny because it looks like my queen has a lot of squares, but actually none of them are safe. So that's why here I played queen c4 to create, you know, some safe squares for my queen. But rook d6 would have been better because not only I'm attacking the pawn, but also I am clearing this square for my queen. So that was the point of this move. So I played queen c4. She played rook e4, a great move, attacking the queen. I played queen b3. She jumped with the knight to d4, another great move. I played queen e3. And okay, at this point, my position is just losing, but I tried to create some maybe problems for black. I played queen d6. If black takes, I can have a pass pawn. She played here. I played king h2, knight f5. I checked here, king here. I played here. So a better move in this position was rook d8. And after rook d8, the best move for black, or should I say the only move for black, is to play bishop f7 to avoid the checkmate. I mean, if black plays something else, it's either checkmate or black loses material. So bishop f7 was played, and sorry, here I didn't play rook d8. I played queen takes b7. And okay, at this point it is just losing. So she played rook e2, queen b3, queen takes, a takes b3, knight e3. But here both of us have few seconds left, so I continued for a little bit, and after a few moves I just resigned because there was no chance that I could get back to the game. And here after h2 I just resigned, because if the king goes to h1, bishop e4 is a checkmate. If the king goes here, she can promote or just move the rook, and this is an easy win for black. Okay, so I usually show my wins and analyze my victories, but for today I thought maybe I should actually show you guys one of my losses and see how we could play better. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care.